Timothy Sneath wants to get an overview of the sales cube setup in the system. Timothy opens the Business Analytics setup. In the BA Database Overview window, Timothy can see that a sales cube has been set up with specific tables, measures, and dimensions to use for analysis and reporting. In the BA Databases window, Timothy activates the database for configuration. Timothy also updates the XML. Next, Timothy runs the configurator, and the cube is created for use in another client application. Next, Timothy connects to the server and queries the sales data cube in Microsoft Excel using the pivot table and pivot chart wizard. Timothy uses the drag and drop operation to create the sales report. Timothy Sneath wants to create a business analytics report in Business Analytics for Microsoft Navision, showing sales and profits by selecting data elements to include from an existing available sales cube in the program. The demo shows how to create a business analytics report using the Intelligent Analysis tool in Business Analytics for Microsoft Navision. Timothy Sneath wants to create a business analytics report showing sales and profits. Timothy activates the Intelligent Analysis tool. In the Intelligent Reporting wizard, Timothy first defines that he wants to create a new report. Next, Timothy specifies which business data fields from the available sales cube he wants to include in his report. Timothy includes business data fields related to item sales and profits. After the selection of business data fields, Timothy runs the report to see a preliminary business analytics report based on his selection. Now, Timothy wants to specify which parameters to include in his report to make the report more user-friendly. Timothy adds a grand total to the report and specifies to group the grand total by country. Further, Timothy adds subtotals to the report. Timothy runs the business analysis report again and is asked to save the changes he has made. The report is saved as Test 1. On save, Timothy can see how his report's layout has become more user-friendly than the first preliminary report. Next, Timothy wants to add some graphics to the report to visualize the business data in the report for the user. Timothy wants to include some objects for an existing business analysis. Timothy adds the profit including credit memos per posting period object by selecting it. Then, Timothy defines which dimensions to show the object by. Timothy runs the business analysis report again and is asked to save the changes he made. The report is saved as Test 2. The report now appears with graphics. The business analytics report now appears as Timothy wants it. Once Timothy has adjusted the layout of his report, he saves the report as Test 3. Mark Hansen wants to analyze the company's profit based on different parameters in an existing business analysis. Mark selects the sample profit analysis from the sales cube in the program. Mark first gets an overview of the company's profit at a global level. In the analysis, Mark can see where the company has customers and how much profit they generate. Mark changes the globe object into a map object to get an overall view of the company's customer locations. Next, Mark wants to analyze the company's profit at a regional level and selects Great Britain on the globe object. Mark can see that all objects in the analysis are now filtered according to his selection. Then, more specifically, Mark wants to look into the second quarter of 2003. Mark can now see that the cross-tabulation object only includes data on customer sales in the second quarter of 2003.